Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video. It's the Thursday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks here on September the 10th. That's a date that always is significant for me because 19 years ago today I began my career as a working meteorologist. My first day at AccuWeather over in State College, Pennsylvania was on September 10th, 2001, day before 9/11. That was quite a week, of course, with moving to a new place, beginning my career, and then the next day a very significant, tragic event, of course, 9/11. So hard to believe it's been 19 years. And so technically today I'm beginning my 20th year as a professional meteorologist. Thanks for everyone who's following me on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube as well. And of course, thanks for your continued support of this video, Weather for Weather Geeks, something I've been doing now for well over 7 years. All right, as usual, we'll start out this evening with a little review of today. Now, last evening, the sunset and this morning's sunrise, both a little bit hazy. We did have some high-altitude wildfire smoke from way out west that impacted our sunset last evening and our sunrise this morning. This time-lapse starts with that sunrise this morning overlooking Youngstown. Also, a little shallow fog out there for a time this morning. We did have a fair amount of sunshine before a deck of stratocumulus clouds started to make its presence known, especially in areas north of Interstate 80 this afternoon. A top-down view of those clouds shows that they only got so far and then kind of started to break up and retreat a little bit. So it stayed mostly sunny in East Liverpool, Salineville, East Palestine, even up into eastern Mercer County around Grove City. Had a fair amount of sunshine this afternoon, but it was pretty overcast for a time in Austintown and in Girard and Niles and Youngstown and up towards Cortland, Kinsman, and Greenville as well. All right, our front is sagging southward. It is kind of a diffuse front. Technically, the front has already passed through, but the truly cooler and especially drier air is still off to our north and west. Those dew points haven't really dropped much just yet, but that drier air that's up towards Lansing and Detroit and Toledo is going to filter in. All right, it's Thursday, so we got an update from the drought monitor today, and wanted to rewind this graphic a few weeks. This was the drought monitor on August 20th. A fair amount of real estate covered by the abnormally dry designation or even moderate drought in parts of our region. But over the last 3 weeks, we've gotten some beneficial rain. So as this rolls forward, you're going to see a lot less coverage of the abnormally dry conditions and the moderate drought conditions as well. So essentially now our entire television viewing area is out of that abnormally dry designation. When we compare nationally the current drought monitor to 3 months ago, 6 months ago, and a year ago, there's a lot more drought out west. And of course, the wildfire situation is tragic and really just insane along the west coast right now. But it's not just California and Oregon that are suffering from the drought. It's Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, western Texas, all the way up into the northern Rockies. And those areas were doing a fair amount better at this time last year. All right, locally tonight, a partly to mostly cloudy sky. I think we'll start with some clouds on Friday, but from northeast to southwest, that cloud deck should erode, meaning the second half of the day should be a lot better than the first half of the day. Actually going to be a great evening for high school football tomorrow evening for the second straight week. And while we will see some fair weather clouds in the mix on Saturday, I do think we are dry through the daylight hours on Saturday. Showers will become likely, though, Saturday night. Could be a few tropical downpours in the mix here because this will be a pretty sticky air mass pushing back in for a brief time. And showers and perhaps localized thunderstorms will be around into Sunday morning, but I think we can salvage Sunday afternoon. I'm pretty optimistic that the second half of Sunday will feature decreasing clouds and decreasing humidity as well. All right, here's our current computer model spread as far as the weekend rain goes. There's a pretty good spread right now, as you would expect. It's only Thursday. But I think we can probably expect around a half an inch to maybe 2/3 of an inch on average as far as the weekend rain goes. So the atmosphere will load back up with moisture Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then that moisture will get swept away. And once it gets swept away, the humidity is not going to be much of a story anytime real soon. It may turn a little bit muggy midweek by mid-September standards, but probably not as humid as it has been and it will be Saturday night and into Sunday morning. All right, thanks for watching Weather for Weather Geeks tonight. I'll see you soon on this video and on 21 News. We'll be on later tonight, of course, because the NFL is back. Football's back, and we are carrying tonight's game and probably won't be on until probably 11:25, 11:30. So if you're up late, be sure and check out my updated forecast for the weekend and beyond on 21 News.